So here we got some Retron 5s that aren't so retro anymore. They don't work. And apparently this is, he said this is what, a plague on...
Oh yeah, you can find
Retron.
these all day long on eBay. With no power, will not power up. Cheap. I bought, let's see, I have 6 here, and 4 of them I bought in one lot. The guy started with a buy now of $150.
$150?
And by closer to a day of being ended, he dropped it to $100, and I offered $85 so I could get it for $100 shipped.
Oh,
And he accepted it
Oh, okay.
right away.
So $25 a pop, basically.
Or less.
Well, he said 4.
But I didn't. I'm not. I'm not.
Oh,
watching
you're
all
not.
of them.
You're not just looking for.
No.
Yeah.
It just happened to buy a few
come
of
up.
these.
I mean, it looks pretty nice. I do like the idea, like you said, of turning it into a Zimba 3000 shell. That is kind of funny.
I wasn't necessarily thinking about putting the Zimba 3000 in this, but maybe using this as one of the external modules.
Oh, one of the external, yeah, because it has all the cart ports. Oh, okay.
And controller
yeah,
ports.
Oh, yeah, true.
But you know, because I thought maybe it'd be too big for this.
Yeah, yeah. The Zimba 3000 is gonna be a lot smaller than this is.
Sure, but I didn't know if it would fit in what little space you have.
There's a lot of space in there.
Some towers.
Yeah, the board's not going to be much bigger than that free space in there.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Well,
I mean, I wouldn't want to be associated with this piece of shit.
Yeah, oh, I know. Big boards are expensive, so, or at least for like 4 or 6 layers.
But so are shells. If you want to have something special made for the
True.
Zimba.
But that's why you make the board as small as possible. Then for like connectors, you make it like 2 layers. And then it's a lot cheaper, you know, because this is cheap. You make all the expensive stuff as small as you can, and you make the cheap stuff, you know, at whatever size you need.
You have SD and HDMI and USB and power already
on there.
Not a terrible idea.
No, might be good for development or something. But yeah, I'd have to spray paint it hot pink or something like that. So people are like, oh, isn't that just a Retron 5? Oh, kind of. Oh, that's what that's for. That's for the little circuit board that shows which has LEDs on it, which shows which system's in use. Yeah.
I don't think it does anything besides LEDs.
What do you mean?
Like it doesn't matter if it's connected or not.
No, it doesn't.
But you can't. It's hard to tell. I think actually the power button does have an LED on it, but it's hard to tell if it powers up or not without that board on there. Is why I had this one hanging.
Oh
here.
yeah. Yeah, there is. I think there is an LED on there. Yeah, VD9. Why is it called VD? Why not LED? Why is it like venereal disease? Maybe that's what's plaguing these things.
And there was something about some of them you had to hold the power button on for several seconds to get it to power.
Okay.
I tried that and that didn't work. But a lot the ones that did powered on pretty quickly. And then on the website there's some kind of update
that fixes that.
That fixes the power button thing.
Ah!
It takes like, I don't know, I didn't time it, but it takes several, 20 to 30 seconds for it to actually boot to the main menu.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, it is booting, what, Android, so...
But I don't think you actually need to power on and off to swap out the games either.
No, you don't.
Okay. Because I was doing that and it didn't affect it, and I was like, well, maybe you don't need to do that.
No, you don't have to do that.
Because I was getting real tired of cycling the power on this son of a bitch. You get a close-up of the mangled pins there. How awful that is. It was one of the reasons I wanted to buy it, because that's a physical defect that I could probably actually fix.
Yeah, I was looking at the SoC board here. Man, that thing is tiny.
Side of it.
Small system on a chipboard is small.
So you think this is the Android and the video?
That's everything, yeah, definitely.
So what's this?
That's a Xilinx Spartan FPGA solely to interface to the cartridges.
So it's taking care of switching between them, and because it was automatically detecting as soon as you put a card in.
Yeah, I was wondering. I wanted to look at that. I'm wondering if they're detecting current on the connectors. You know, the cartridge actually drawing power, and if that's how they were detecting it.
And it did recognize if there was more than one cart.
Yeah, I know, and it does complain about that.
Or if there's none, it knows.
Yeah, it does complain about that. Yeah, that connector is just chewed up. I do like their connector array on the side though. Super Nintendo, Nintendo, and DB9. Genesis 1 it says. Oh, that's the controller. Genesis 2. I see. Looks like runs on 5 volts and who knows what volts.
Yeah, the 5-volt in. I want to say I put the thermal camera on the main what do you call it, the SoC board.
Yeah,
and
flash.
I
DRAM,
believe there was
a regulator. It gets hot.
DC to DC.
Mm-hmm.
Right there, I think.
Yeah.
But none of the data sheets that I found that kind of matched the ID numbers matched the pins on here.
Okay.
Because I think it was pin 5 is not even connected on this one, and that's one of the pins they said was like 5-volt in or something.
Well,
but it was the only one that was showing any kind of heat.
Oh,
it wasn't hot. It was just the only heat that I found, and that's on the only one that I looked at that had no power. That's as far as I got with it.
I like their power control chip right there. There's 3 power supplies right there. Running all the core voltages.
You know, I didn't even look at the bottom.
Yeah, there's 3 power supplies.
So I was looking at the wrong thing, maybe.
Retron 5 data power. That's what it says. That's like the world's crappiest SD card slot on there. No audio? Oh.
That was 20 seconds from you hitting the button until main menu.
How do you...
The flash carts don't work on it either.
Yeah, I knew that. Because it has a database of games.
Right. That was fast. And I don't like how it automatically starts the game.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that either.
Oh, and it's small like that because there's a scale filter turned on.
What's up? What? Sounds all fucked up.
It's emulated, that's why.
Well, yeah, but the triangle wave is all distorted as hell. It's
Yeah,
like, it sounds like it's farting. It's like...
I did notice one of them didn't sound right.
It's worse than not right.
If you, let's see, I think
It might just be they have bass boost on maybe or something. I don't know.
Here.
Oh, okay. I don't like those buttons, I know that.
That's one of the biggest complaints about this system.
Here,
the controller's crap. What?
The audio's all distorted. Did you hear it?
I don't listen to this game a lot. I don't know.
Well, you can't just hear it sound like it sounds like one of those cars that has a loud stereo in it, and it's like shaking all the sheet metal, and it goes like. Hear it right there? It's all distorted. It's clipping. How do you get to the menu on this?
Home button, yeah. Yeah, the filter, if you turn that off, it'll be a bigger video output for some reason.
Well, yeah, because it's 2x.
I don't know if I tried them all, but I think
How do you get back
a couple
out?
of the other ones.
God, I hate that controller button. Now it sounds okay. The volume was just up too loud and it was distorting. Now it's fine. Too bad you can't bring the menu up while the emulator's running. Oh, that'd be too easy, wouldn't it? Oh. It's the left and down button, I take it, is A and B.
I thought it was plus and minus.
No. Plus and minus don't seem to work. Yeah, this controller is horrid. Yeah, it's all willy-nilly, loosey-goosey. Ugh. Yeah, it's like I'm drunk. Well, yeah, it's like your reaction time slows way down. That's what this feels like. Oh man, this is terrible. Ugh.
You think it's lag, or you think it's...
No, it's a... Well, I don't know about that, but no, it's just... It's slow controller, because, you know, you have to move so far.
Try a regular wired controller, see if it's any better.
Oh, good idea.
Why didn't you ever get any ESD mats for here?
I don't know, I just haven't done it. I do need to do it. God.
No better?
No, it's laggy as hell. Oh my god, this is terrible. There is serious lag in this controller. Holy shit, that's a lot of freaking lag. Holy crap. Press that and tell me what you think. Can you detect the lag? Like when you press left or right, it takes a little while for them to catch up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I'm not really used to playing this game, though.
Well, yeah. Well, I guess, I mean, I do play it as a test game, but... I don't know, it's just hard to describe. I mean, it feels like you're kind of like you're drunk. Or your reaction time slows down.
Yeah, I didn't want to say I was going right.
Yeah,
I see the TV in the frame.
Yeah, I know. Oh, this is just this is unplayable. I mean, it does work, but well, this definitely gets 2 thumbs down in the lag department.
But you're sure it's controller lag?
Definite. I mean,
not video lag?
Could be video lag, I guess, or it's a combination of both. But the scaler is off, so that's not going to be contributing to lag.
Shouldn't be.
Well, shouldn't be, yeah. No, it's terrible. I mean, once I turned the volume down, it didn't sound like a rusted out car with a bass system in it. The audio does sound okay. But no, there is definite controller lag.
Put the filter back on. See if it changes the audio.
Oh, you mean the lag?
No.
What filter?
The scaler filter.
No, that
shouldn't. I think you can't access the menu. Was it start down or select down, I think?
Oh. I hate that. Beep, beep, beep. No, the audio's unaffected. I can feel the lag on this, but on a regular controller, you can really feel that lag. Yeah, that is terrible. Oh well. Feel sorry for someone that got rid of their NES and Super Nintendo to buy one of these things because they thought it was gonna be better.
Save them room around their
TV, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
get rid of 4 consoles and just have one there.
Could it be 5? Well, I guess
the
Game
Boy is not really good.
Yeah, it's not. Controllers, meh. But, you know, I thought the controller felt slow. I think it's just lag and the input lag.
Think so?
Yeah, because this once I played it with the wired controller, I could and knew what that felt like. This feels the same way.
One thing I noticed is I had my controller test cart plugged in. It did recognize it, but whenever you hit left, it almost always was hitting up and down or something.
Yeah, yeah.
It was.
Well, the other thing too is, you know, with a D-pad with a regular D-pad versus this thing, you don't have to move your thumb very far, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And this thing, you gotta go with all loosey goosey, wibbly wobbly.
Almost like a NES Max.
Yeah, kind of.
Except I actually prefer that over NES Max. You ever see the mod where somebody put an N64 thumbstick on the NES Max?
Oh,
instead of
really?
that fucking red disc thing.
How did it work?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do not like that at all. Like I said, if there was no lag, it may be better. But just after playing this game, since I play this game a lot and really can tell, there is just so much freaking lag. I mean, I don't think I'm really very sensitive to that lag, but I can really tell it. Definitely not good.
Which we don't care.
Yeah, we don't care.
We're glad it sucks.
Yeah. Well, that's why my HDMI high-def NES adapter there, you know, it has no lag.
Mm-hmm. So
this thing, who knows how much lag it has.
And neither will the Zimba, except for maybe the Atari. You said it might have a...
The Atari will have to have a frame buffer.
Yeah.
Of course. Instead it has no power, I wanted to test that theory. If it does have power and it's not working, or if there's literally no power.
Right.
Because those are two separate issues. And
right, especially with an operating system.
Yeah, one issue should be fixable, the other not so much. Well, this is interesting because the power comes in and something is switching the power on and off to this. So the answer must lie on the connector.
Oh yeah, that pulled right off there.
Yeah, I've done that before too. But especially like the 2-pin ones when they glue it on there. So what's interesting to me is there is no 5 volts on this connector when it's off. What I was wondering maybe is if we jump 5 volts on there, if the damn thing will start up. That part.
That's not the one I was looking at. The one adjacent to it is.
This part right here is what turns the power on and off.
Think so?
Yeah. I know so. I think I even know what part that is. Yeah, this part right here. I think I know what that is.
There's not even an identifier on it.
It's a TI power switch. I use that at work.
Well, it's extremely difficult to change out.
Yes. Well, it may not be bad. It just may not be getting the signal to turn on. You know what I mean?
True.
So what we can do, I can put the middle pin as ground. So power comes in on this pin. Power goes out this pin. This is ground. One of these pins will turn that device on, which turns power to the whole thing on. The other one's an overcurrent. In, out, ground, overcurrent, and enable. Yes, I believe that is what that is. Here, well.
See if you got it.
Let's see if I got it, yeah. Mr. Oscilloscope. The silly scope.
Which one is signal? What'd you say? Enable? Pin
This
4?
pin right here is enable, and this is overcurrent. That's good for, what, an amp? 1.75 to 1.25 trip current. Okay, now the fun part, ground. Switch supply. Okay, so I've found this part here. So what I think is happening, the power comes in from the power jack, it goes to this little tiny chip, and this chip, the output, goes up to this board here, and it seems to run the sideboard, this sideboard, and this board. So the power, this is 5 volts here. When the system is on, this has 5 volts, and when the system is off, this has 0 volts. So I'm pretty sure this little chip right here is a power control, and this pin is the in, out, ground, overcurrent, and then this pin is the enable. So this pin here should go low or high depending on the model, and that will turn the LEDs on and everything else. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to plug that in. Too bad will it reach? Yes, it will. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the ye olde oscilloscope on this pin right here. And wait till I hook the ground lead up with the scope. 'Cause right now I'm just picking noise up. Yeah, now you turn it on. Yeah, see it went high.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the overcurrent pin, I'm not going to attempt to probe that while it's on.
Plug.
Well, I probably should turn. Well, then maybe that's how they break.
By pulling the plug?
Yeah.
Screw them.
Well, you don't want to screw this one up. Oh, how's this work?
I don't know.
Oh, there we go. One thing I found interesting, on that other one when you press the button, did you see the scope trace go up a little bit and then go up a lot? Did you notice that?
I wasn't looking now.
Well, there's not even any voltage here. Whatever the problem is, it's farther back yet. You know what I mean?
On this one, anyway.
Yes. Well, I'm sure there are. Whatever the problem is, it's probably going to be about the same on all of them, wouldn't you think?
I mean, if it was, yeah.
So the problem's farther back than that switch. So it does have, it has no voltage on it. The power button doesn't even have voltage on it. There's nothing on this connector. This connector's. Oh wait. Why is there 5 volts on the black wire? There's 5 volts on that black wire. That ain't a ground. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, you know what? I bet that's the power button. I bet that is the power button. Yeah, it is.
Good to know.
And no, that is not a power button. That is not a power button down there.
LED maybe?
Could be. I don't know.
No, it wouldn't be on all the time, no.
No, I don't know what it is. It's some kind of. It's like a button footprint, but I don't know what it would be for. I don't know. It could be some other kind of footprint, I guess. I guess it could be power. It is. It's power. Yeah, it's another power input. So, well, I guess that makes sense being next to the micro USB, huh? Right here. So, that's an alternate power input there, and that's a micro USB right there, or I guess it could be a mini USB. It looks like the one they've got on there, so I think, yeah, I think that's it's a micro USB. So that's an alternate power input. Power goes through this 0 ohm resistor for whatever reason. And there's that power switch, and I don't know if this has anything to do with it or not. You said that was getting warm, right?
No, it was the only thing that showed any kind of heat on the one that was broken.
Oh, when it was off?
But that doesn't mean anything, you know.
Uh-huh. So, yeah, I mean, the big deal is trying to figure out where the hell that power switch goes. You know, where does it end? You know what I mean? Like, where's the other end of that power switch? Gotta go somewhere. See why nobody's figured it out. It's such a bastard to work on. Yes, it sure does. So U12 is the culprit. So I've got my multimeter connected to one pin of the connector, which hooks up to the power button, and I trace it all the way back to U12. Zero ohms right there. So U12 is the chip that actually runs all the power on this system, so it's possible U12 is bad. U12 probably turns everything on also. So this chip right here is a TPS 65910 Integrated Power Management Unit top specification. I'm not sure what that means. So it says it has 2 efficient step-down DC to DC converters for processor cores, 1 efficient step-down DC to DC for I/O power, 1 efficient step-up 5-volt DC to DC converter, 8 LDO voltage regulators, and 1 real-time clock. Wow, 8 LDOs, that's a shitload of LDOs in there.
Right.
An RTC resource with oscillator. Well, the crystal is right here. And I was wondering about that, why the RTC crystal is right here. I'm like, why is it there? Well, because this chip has the RTC in it. Real-time clock. Date, time, and calendar. 1 configurable GPIO. Wow, that's a lot of GPIOs on there. I wonder if that runs the power LED. Probably not.
See if you can get one. How much it is.
Well, here's the problem. You have to program that.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah. So you know what's probably wrong? There's probably nothing wrong. It just lost its programming.
Oh my.
So you select what voltage you want to output in the programming. So theoretically, if you program it wrong, it'll blow the chip up.
Mm-hmm.
That rock chip.
Any way to pull the programming off of it?
I'm guessing you can, yeah. So you get one of these that works and pull the programming off and program the one that doesn't work. If I had to guess, my guess is that is the problem. It's definitely that chip. No question about it. It's definitely this chip. But if it's just a simple matter of the programming got erased, or if the chip goes bad, I don't know. But it's definitely in this chip.
And just replacing it is definitely not the answer.
No. You'd have a hard time replacing that anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Because it has a thermal pad on the bottom. So it's a QFN with a thermal pad.
Awesome.
So the secret's going to be reading one of these out that works, figuring out which... I don't know if it's going to be these pins over here, these little round pads, or what. But I'm guessing they programmed this chip on the board. They put this in a fixture, programmed it, and then there you go. They probably programmed the, I don't know, the flash they probably programmed separately, has a sticker on it. OK5. We'll say that. Oh, it says it there too. So, yeah, I don't know. Very interesting. I want to see one of these up close. So how are we going to leave it? Retron sucks?
Yeah, definitely. And we already knew it did.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's just not a simple fix.
Yeah.
For the no power situation. Really disappointing, but not totally unexpected either.
Well, at least we know where the problem is. It's in that power control chip.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Somebody needs to social engineer one of the Retron 5 guys to see if we can get them to hook us up.
Well, you can dump the data right out of the chip. It's just firing the chip up and getting the data out. So you have to have a working unit, grab the data, save it, and then load it into a non-working unit and see if it'll fix it.
That's why I'm ready to leave them here for you.
I just don't have time to do it. I got all that other crap to do.
Well, I'm sure not going to do it.
Uh-huh. But maybe this will jumpstart it so someone can figure it out.
That'd be great, yeah. So.
Oh, well, I guess that's all there is on the Retron. Let's see if anything else.
Well, sounds good to me.
Thanks for watching.